Gentlemen, please welcome the Ashley Gang.
We are soldiers fighting in a war. We take our orders from the man who came before. We're only visitors, we won't be here for long, but we leave behind a song. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. Well, surely there are easier places we could walk, but we follow in his footsteps and the lessons that he taught. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. Around the campfires, you can hear the sound. It makes it plain to see that he is still around. His spirit rises in the smoke, he lives again, and he rides upon the wind. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. Well, surely there are easier places we could walk, but we follow in his footsteps and the lessons that he taught. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. See the young ones, guitars in their hands. Another generation fighting for the land. We raise our voices as he circles in the sky, beneath his watchful eye. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. Well, surely there are easier places we could walk, but we follow in his footsteps and the lessons that he taught. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. Standing in the shadow of the hawk. We're all standing in the shadow of the hawk. Thanks.
Al Scortino. Just after we arrived this morning, I was walking around up by the one of the jam tents, and a young lady comes up to me and says, I see you're playing at 5 o'clock, and would you do me a favor and play that song, Marjorie's Morning? And I said, sure. I knew what she was talking about. Though I never wrote a song called Marjorie's Morning, I did write a song called The Creek. And this is that song. It's a song about Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings from Cross Creek. Chasing the words that spin around in her head. Life at the creek can explode without warning. Turn on a phrase words that some neighbor had said. Life is a joy between birthing and dying. Crackers, black faces, and white jasmine blooms. Living is hard, but we soar in the trying. Between the swamp and the scrub, now there's plenty of room. Where like loose and orange they come closest together, where pictures are painted on words that we speak. We suffer our neighbors, our crops and the weather, but living's like heaven out here at the creek. Now Marjorie stands where the grass flows like rivers, where birds fly like angels untouched by the sun. She thinks about progress, but the thought makes her shiver. How swift will her river of grass need to run? Now joy is life between marshes and mangrove, gators and wildcats and white jasmine blooms. Living is hard, but we're judged in the trying. Between the cane and the trail, now there isn't much room. Where the straits and the keys come closest together, where pictures are painted on Florida Bay. We suffer the cattle, the roads and the orange groves, but living's like heaven out here in the glades. Beyond Marjorie's window, the magnolia still grows, and its blossoms still placed on the table inside. She looks for her sister she never did know, when they sail on her river of glass side by side. Where like loose and orange they come closest together, where pictures are painted on words that we speak. We suffer our neighbors, our crops and the weather, but living's like heaven out here at the creek. Yeah, living's like heaven out here at the creek. And we are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. Soldiers of the cross. Oh, get it together there, Al.
Sorry.
All right, thank you.
I
We're
got
having fun.
too many apparatus on the end of my guitar here.
This is very basic, simple acoustic folk music.
There's a little dirt road that runs along the Indian River where I live. It's actually called Jungle Trail. We changed the name to protect the innocent. It's called the River Road. sitting there, bare feet in an old lawn chair. Cool breeze blowing through my hair on the river road. Cool shade in the warm sunshine, kids playing with a fishing line. Mockingbirds and the dragonflies on the river road. Summer days we wasted there and didn't watch the time. Didn't think we had a care, they snuck up from behind. And then someone put up a gate, just another piece of real estate. Sold it for $1.8 million. Goodbye to River Road. Big machines came and laid it low. All their money, you think they'd know. It took 100 years to grow the trees on the River Road. And I wonder if they know what it is they've done. Maybe they'll just walk away into the setting sun. Took a picture long ago of a place I used to know. You could watch the river flow along the river road. And I remember sitting there, bare feet in an old lawn chair. Cool breeze blowing through my hair on the river road. If you go down there today, there's nothing much to see. Nothing but the memories of things that used to be. Thanks.
Hey, Norm's here.
He snuck up on us.
We're so glad he's. We're going to make Al do a quick presto changeo. He's going to plug in to a dobro. You got a chair, Al?
Yes.
Got a chair, in fact? We're going to do a song we haven't performed on stage in a long time. This is a song that I originally wrote as an entry into to this competition. It's called Florida Pines, and it's been a song that it's been pretty good to me. I know Margaret likes the song a lot, so just on that reason alone, it's worth doing. It ended up on the Will McLean compilation CD, and it's recently, along with a number of other people that are here, been released as part of the Everglades Trail Project. Some of you may have seen the PBS special. There's some Jimmy Buffett songs on there. Florida Pines is on there. John Sims and the Florida Friends are on there. Dale Kreider is on there. Who else is on there? Marie Knopfsinger is on there. If you can believe that it's Marie, I still don't think it is. So we're gonna, you ready, Al? You think?
Oh man, I'm ready.
All right, beware, this is dangerous business.
A bird can fly in from the sea, be blown 1,000 miles upon a tropical breeze. But we are bound fast to this land as we sink our human roots into the shifting sand. We come in boats, we come in cars, we come in numbers nearly countless as the evening stars. We come on roads, we come on rails, we come with dreams of endless sun and brightly colored sails. Still sometimes I think we've gone too far and gotten there too fast. on this journey to the future from the past. I hear the words of Will and Gamble as they whisper from behind, while I'm walking through the Florida pine. We turn the land, we tame the ground. We drove our highways through the glades, tore the woodlands down. But we brought the world, and they brought cash. They raised their cane and cows and fill the air with trash. Now they come in boats, they come in planes, they come to stand in endless lines despite the daily rains. But they buy their hats and they stay out late to enjoy this plastic vision of the Sunshine State. Still sometimes I think we've gone too far and gotten there too fast on this journey to the future from the past. I hear the words of Will and Gamble as they whisper from behind, while I'm walking through the Florida pines. Some have come, and some have cared. Some have helped ensure that corners of our world are spared. They came in boats, they came in cars, they came with voices in their hearts and played their old guitars. Now we feel the sun as we walk the shore and hear the verses of the poets who have gone before. Still sometimes I think we've gone too far and gotten there too fast on this journey to the present from the past. I hear the words of Will and Gamble as they whisper from behind, while I'm walking through the Florida pines. I hear the words of Will and Gamble as they whisper from behind, while I'm walking through the Florida pines.
Thank you very much. They're telling us we got time for two more, though we had only planned one more.
We can do two
So
more.
we need to sneak something in here
I'm
that
sure.
we hadn't planned on sneaking in there. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's do
around back here for 3
let's
minutes.
we'll let's do either simple folk or grand.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Simple folk.
Okay. That was quick. All right, we're all set. We're going to do a song off of Al Scortino's solo album. Because we all love this song.
Feel free to sing along. Seen him standing by the railroad. He was waiting for a train. I picked him up while he was walking, heading nowhere in the rain. I said, "Mister, where you going?" He said, "It's a hard thing to explain. But I've been walking on these railroad tracks since this whole world went insane. And I can hear the whistle blowing. Ooh, I can almost smell the smoke. And I believe this world was better when we were simple folk." He said, "You know, I've seen some changes. Sometimes it feels just like a dream.
This must be a dream.
No one knows just where it goes. All caught up in this machine. But I can hear the whistle blowing. Ooh, I can almost smell the smoke. And I believe this world was better when we were simple folk." Sent a man up to the moon just to see what he could see. They're splitting atoms underground. Doesn't make much sense to me. And we're all standing at the crossing. Yeah, we're all waiting for a train, one to take us back where we came from, before this whole world went insane. I can hear the whistle blowing. Ooh, I can almost smell the smoke. I believe this world was better when we were simple folk. One more time. Yeah, I can hear the whistle blowing. Ooh, I can almost smell the smoke. I believe this world was better when we were simple folk. Thanks. I guess that means we have time for one more.
Thanks very much. It's been delightful to be here. I love standing up here and sucking in the great smell of those blooming orange blossoms out there.
Blooming orange.
Despite the pollen, I took my Claritin this morning. We're all set. CDs available over at the Friends of Florida Folk booth for anybody who's interested in taking any of
Muchas
this home with
gracias
you.
to the sound guy back there.
Absolutely.
Thanks
Great
a lot.
job. Thank you.
If you think this is easy, try it yourself. It's called the Ashley Gang. Well, John Ashley grew up in the Everglades. He learned to hunt and fish, he learned the trapper's ways. Well, those that knew him said he wasn't all that bad. Those he murdered might just disagree with that. He took to robbing banks, he took to running rum. And of the 10 most wanted, he was number 1. Seemed the sheriff, he was always on his trail. But the long arm of the law did not prevail till the Ashley gang went down. They went out looking for trouble, and trouble's what they found. Sheriff Baker made a promise before they laid him in the ground. He'd see the Ashley gang go down. Well, I guess it was a family affair. Maybe progress was just more than they could bear. They never worked an honest job or honest pay. 3 brothers and his father bit the dust along the way before the Ashley gang went down. They went out looking for trouble. Trouble's what they found. Sheriff Baker made a promise before they laid him in the ground. He'd see the Ashley gang go down. And I guess some would say that John Ashley thought the crime would surely pay. Sheriff heard that they were heading up the coast, beneath the cover of the darkness like a ghost. And he decided that their spree would end right here. He would keep the promise that he chased for all these years.